How to be rude to our bunnies.
Yay!
Hello, everybody! Yay, it worked immediately! We're totally late because it wasn't working. Yep.
Yeah, that's totally why, not because I was reading an SCP that Grim mentioned.
Yep.
So, we're back to playing some SCP Containment Breach. I do have, the new Unity one working, seemingly. So, if we do get tired of this one, we can switch to that one.
I mean, I think Grim would want you to switch immediately.
User connected says re. Also, so what about SCP-130? I don't understand. Hi, Ace. I thought you said you weren't going to be here on Saturday. I mean, I'm glad you're here, obviously.
Yeah, we need our mod.
Yeah, you're still a mod, apparently.
I'm not changing that!
Yeah.
It's not happening!
I guess we're just keeping you as a mod for some reason.
You're a mod now!
Y'all can hear us?
No responsibilities, just you're a mod.
Y'all can hear everything that's going fine?
I think the 5 people that regularly watch us are really good people. It's an SCP-130.
Yeah, what is an SCP-130? I'm confused.
Fuck, jeez. Of course she responds right now.
Yeah, you were wrong. Okay. Well, I'm glad you were wrong. It's something very weird to say.
You said it in such a condescending way,
Alright,
too.
so I'm gonna play
glad you're
and
wrong.
probably almost immediately die because I do not remember what we were doing. Yes, of course it is. I don't understand why this is important.
Yes, like, what is...
Why did you just bring it up randomly? Is it just one you found and thought was interesting, or... Oh, on a side note, here's an interesting SCP that's totally not in any way something I have, like, personal interest in or anything. Wait, am I in the heavy containment zone? Or am I in the light containment zone?
I'm telling you it's an SCP. Yeah, most SCPs on the SCP website are SCPs.
Yeah. I mean, where is an SCP? Why are you telling me it's an SCP is the question.
What is the other significance of SCP-130? Yeah, you probably do.
I need to hear if he's coming.
I can hear the drumming. He is coming.
Fuck! Literally, while I was getting the... So I could hear him coming, he comes. No, it's apparently a, like, post office.
Is that the Jigsaw puppet? Jigsaw puppet?
I don't know, it's the Jigsaw puppet. Oh, and the one I posted is the one I made! I made an SCP.
Yeah! Husbunni made his first SCP!
It's a Husbunni SCP.
Please don't just upvote it because it's Husbunni, though. Please do read it
I'm dead.
And decide if it deserves your love.
It's called Home.
Once again, YouTube is telling me I only have 2 viewers when I see 3 different people.
Oh yes, I can hear him this time. Okay. So he's been coming. That's fun. Are you alright?
Oh god. Mm.
Oh, here's the drumming.
He is coming.
Yep. He's behind me, I think.
Making Doctor Who references. I see 4 viewers. That's good. Oh, man.
Okay.
So
well,
yeah, SCP-130 is just an
I'm
SCP.
glad to know about this SCP.
Thank you for telling me about SCP-130, and now I'm just gonna go look at the page and see if you're making some sort of obtuse reference to it.
Yeah, I haven't actually finished reading it, so that's a possibility.
Okay.
He is still right behind me, isn't he?
Alright. Let's do some reading. SCP-130 is to be staffed by 12 D-Class 6 security agents and 1 researcher twice per day, starting at 1/2 hour before local sunrise and sunset. All staff are to be appropriately uniformed, and when not staffed, 2 security agents will remain in the lobby and 2 additional agents will patrol within the building. Agents are advised not to prevent people from entering the lobby, but notify
I was
MTF
gonna-
Alpha 4 Pony Express to intercept anyone who receives mail or a package.
I was gonna make that joke, Ace, when you said that. I almost walked right into him without noticing. Also, why is he just standing there? Okay. Cool. What? Why is there no door there? Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Ah!
Twice per day bundles SCP-130-2 will appear in the mailroom. The parcels in these bundles are to be sorted by uniformed staff in the appropriate bags and placed in a designated vehicle for transport to site. And should mail arrive within the following addresses, redacted, follow procedure Franklin 16 detailed in Addendum 130-2. Otherwise, mail will be checked under standard practices for any item of interest. Objects are not to be placed for outgoing mail unless certified orders are given by 05-N. Procedure Franklin 17 outlines the protocol used in these cases. Should anyone enter SCP-130 to use the outgoing mail slot, they are to be permitted to do so, then intercepted by MTF Alpha 4 as soon as possible for questioning. The incident is to be reviewed through the security tapes and the outgoing mail watched for in subsequent bundles and checked through the previous parcels delivered. Did the game just crash?
Yeah, the game crashed.
SCP-130 did this.
Yeah, SCP-130 did that. Anyways,
Yep.
I don't know why the game just crashed, but the game
Hold
just
on,
crashed.
everybody.
So
Hold on to your butts. It's gonna be dark for a while.
Gonna get back into that, and hopefully, it's still gonna. Okay, yep,
Rip.
coming back up.
Biking, can't message much. Listening. Yeah, don't message us on your bike.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's
while
not.
biking.
It's not safe.
Get somewhere.
Don't drive in Bunny, baby buddies.
Don't drive in Bunny. Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Okay, description. SCP-130 is a post office in South Africa constructed in 18... SCP-130 has been... What?
It says make her a member of the Midnight Crew.
Interesting. SCP-130 has been closed in and left abandoned for years. The building is in excellent condition for its age and maintains itself without human intervention, including moderate structural repairs. SCP-130 has been designated a historic site through agreement with the South African government. 5 times per week at local sunrise and sunset, several bags and boxes will appear within the mailroom. The bundles designated SCP-130-2 will only show on weekdays within the exception of the current postal holidays for Bundles are to be handled as per special containment procedures above. Inside of the lobby, along with the post office boxes, is a slot labeled for outgoing mail. The slot is able to accept packages up to 40 centimeters wide and 6 centimeters high, with no apparent limit for length. Once inserted into the slot, packages disappear and will not eventually turn up in the outgoing mail bundles if they have not done so previously. Addendum 130-1. SCP-130 came to the attention of Foundation in when packages and letters began to be circulated bearing the postmark for the site. The parcels appeared in the post offices throughout the world with the correct postage for delivery either locally or internationally, depending on the parcels. The parcels were often undeliverable either to non-existent addresses or to recipients who were not at the address, and so ended up in dead letter offices. Various Foundation assets noted the odd postmark, and the Mobile Task Force Alpha-4 mobilized to investigate. MTF Alpha-4 arrived in where they discovered the town had mostly been abandoned decades ago. The post office appeared to be in excellent condition, not only well maintained, but clean. Oh my god. This one's a long one! I hope you're enjoying this, user disconnected!
Yeah.
While MTF Alpha-4 was searched, bundles of mail appeared in the mailroom. Agents searched the bundles and discovered a variety of letters, parcels, and packages, all with that day's date and the postmark for that office. Agent attempted to open one of the parcels, which resulted in the agent vanishing from sight. Oh, fuck. 6 days later, a package appeared in site's mailroom. Inside of it was Agent and an envelope with the receipt for postage due. Agent had a return to sender and a postage due tattooed on back and was in a comatose state. Agent remained in that state until the envelope was delivered to SCP-130's outgoing mail slot, whereupon the agent returned to consciousness with no recollection from the time of disappearance.
That's
Similar results
amazing.
are also occurred when the agent tried to take away or damage either the parcels in the post office itself. Holy shit.
That's
Further-
amazing.
Further investigation led to the current containment procedures where D-class personnel in uniforms circa 19 sorted through the mail when it appeared. Once processed and put in a marked vehicle, the mail can then leave the area unmolested. If the bundles are untouched, however, the bundles will vanish and later appear in the postal systems of the world in order to be delivered. Addendum 130-2. Through examination of the mail parcels over the past years, research has shown that certain trends. Over 90% of the mail is of a mundane nature, except for the matter of the postmark. Exceptions to this are letters that were apparently unsent for whatever reason, and temporarily displaced letters. The former, while odd, will be destroyed in order to protect the nature of SCP-130. The latter will be examined and results submitted to letters and addresses to Foundation sites or personnel are to be sent to site where they will be reviewed by Department The reports shall be classified under Project depending on overseer review. Do you like my sound? Does my sound interesting?
Yes.
Procedure Franklin 16. When the mail is specifically addressed to the mail is to be sealed in a case with active countermeasures and brought to the office present level 5/30 supervisor. Mail will then be screened for possible explosive, chemical, biological, or memetic or redacted threats. After screening, the mail will be opened and addressed. Oh dear. While no new artifacts requiring secure containment have arrived, the possibility cannot be ignored. Mail either addressed or intercepted by the office is often temporarily sensitive. As such, impact must be minimized to limit changes. The possibility of the information must be used to alter present-day events detrimentally must also be weighed. Using the information given by SCP-130 to alter events requires a 2/3 supermajority vote by the overseers. Examples,
Yeah. I feel you, Ace.
Yeah, I don't understand what the heck this is about. Like, this is so lengthy, and it hasn't gotten to the point yet. It's just a whole bunch of, like, procedures that are for things that we don't know anything about. Anyways, examples of intercepted messages are stored within document 130-1 and require 4 out of 130 to access. Mail with the following code phrase redacted are to be immediately delivered after screening without being read by 15/130. After doing so, the code phrase is to be invalidated and the next one brought in line. I'm almost done! Procedure Franklin 17. All outgoing mail is to be sent with the appropriate current postage for at the time of sending and must be marked with the code phrase The mail must be sent by this method to be logged and then cross-checked with past parcels to ensure temporal integrity. Upon attempting it at mail should receipt appear for a postage due, the amount shall be placed in an envelope and put in the outgoing mail slot. The slot will accept the following currencies: rands, euros, The use of counterfeit currencies will result in a lethal reaction by SCP-130, and an additional fine will be then levied until mail can be sent again. Addendum 130-3. At the end of the Arpathid, SCP-130 no longer restricts postal staff to be white only. Yeah, that's something I've been bleeping out. For whatever reason, they can only be Caucasian. I don't know
I get
why.
it. Actually, it's in South Africa. It was made during the apartheid. That explains it. Okay, it's not just weird
It's not just
racism.
weird racism for some reason. Incident
This is-
130-6. On 19 a package for one arrived with the address for the post office box at the site. Dr. The researcher assigned to SCP-130, placed in the parcel box into the POB and waited. Minutes later, an unknown person identified as walked into the lobby. The subject appeared to be briefly puzzled, then walked over to the box. The lockbox opened with his touch, and he expressed surprise at seeing the parcel with his name on it. MTF Alpha 4, being on site, was dispatched to investigate once the subject was out of sight of SCP-130, and subsequently interviewed. The subject had no plans to visit Nev that day, but had felt an unexplained desire to go there while driving nearby to visit family in the area. Upon opening the package, a Class A amnestic was delivered, administered to the subject, and he was released after memory insertion. That is the entire SCP, and I don't understand!
I'm so mad.
User disconnected! You're welcome! I read it for you. I read it myself, and it's a really weird post office. 8 of
That's a
10.
lot, nah.
Lot of nah.
The user disconnected. Read the one I linked in chat.
Yeah. Do a stream and read it out loud.
No reason.
Yeah, pay me back. You wasted 18 minutes of my life. I'm kidding.
I'm sure there's something to the SCP we're just not noticing.
I mean, like, it does weird shit to whoever gets mail from it. That's a little scary, I guess.
It doesn't have to be scary. It can just be weird.
It is a little weird. I wouldn't say it's, like, the most interesting SCP, but it's neat.
User Tank says, I read it before, so you didn't have to read it. You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with this shit anymore. If I end up in the park dimension, just leaving.
That's a lot of nah. Should I read yours?
If you want.
Okay. 4-3 something?
4351, I think.
4351. You think?
I don't remember numbers, even if it's my own number.
Yep. You got it right. Good job. This one's a lot shorter and sweeter, in my opinion.
Not biased at all, of course.
Not biased at all, of course. SCP-4351. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. A single agent is to reside within SCP-4351 for containment purposes. The adjacent lot has been purchased by a Foundation shell company serving as a surveillance and security post. 4 security offers must remain on site, posting as civilians. Guards are to have a registry of all negative A instances. The assigned agent... Dash A instances. The assigned agent will have the primary job of turning away any individual who attempts to enter into SCP-4351. The guards are to assist only under the following conditions. The assigned agent is unable to turn away the individual safely, the door is answered by a Dash A instance, or other assigned agent of the door remains unanswered. If an individual attempts to gain access to SCP-4351 and their face and name are in the registry of Dash A instances, they alone are permitted entry. Attempted to exit from SCP-4351 by any of the Dash A instances is to be discouraged. Description: SCP-4351 is a 2-story house located on Residential Street in Verdun, Quebec, Canada. The house currently has 8 occupants who will be referred to as SCP-435-A. The anomalous effect of SCP-4351 manifests once an individual archives entry into the primary structure. Entry into SCP-4351 causes an individual to become a Dash A instance. SCP-4351-A instances will find themselves unable to leave the property for extended periods of time due to heightened emotional distress. However, Dash A instances are capable of exiting through the patio door into the patio without triggering the anomalous effect. Attempting to exit the patio in any way, excluding back entrance into the structure, triggers the anomalous effect. Addendum: part of SCP-4351's anomalous property have not been explained in the previous sections because of Ethics Committee concerns. The following are logs and interviews of Agent Stevens and that provide some understanding of the full nature of SCP-4351. Showing interview 4351. Interviewed Agent Stevens. Interviewer Senior Researcher Nicole. Forward. After his return from SCP-4351, Agent Stevens was debriefed on the events that occurred in the location. Begin log. Senior Researcher Nicole. Agent Stevens, report what you found within the location. Agent Stevens, I entered the house and encountered 6 individuals. Many of them seemed to be suffering from psychosis or engaged in the use of recreational drugs. The one individual who seemed rational told me that now I'd entered, I'd never be able to leave again. Senior Researcher Nicole. Which was untrue? Agent Stevens, exactly. I was able to walk right out, and having proved him wrong, I headed back here. I don't think there's anything actually anomalous going on here, just some probably mentally ill people squatting. Agent Stevens seems confused. Senior Researcher Nicole, Agent, is something wrong? Agent Stevens, what just happened? Where am I? How'd you get in here? Where's Nick? Dr. Nicole's first name? Senior Researcher Nicole. I'm right here, Agent. Can you tell me what you're experiencing? Agent Stevens, shut up. Wait, Dr. Nicole? Is that you? You spelled Dr. Nicole wrong!
No, I didn't.
Yo!
It's been Neol the whole time.
Shit, I've been reading it Nicole. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst Vulcan ever. Dr. Neol,
I was
is
gonna
that
comment
you?
on that.
I can see you, but it's difficult. It looks like I'm back at the house. I'm at Site N, right? Senior Researcher Neil. Yes, Agent, you're at Site N. Agent Stevens, what? What are you saying? You're both speaking at once. I can't understand you. Senior Researcher Neil. I'm the only one here. Agent, can you describe what's happening to you? Agent Stevens, it's too much. I have too many hands, too many eyes, too many ears. Agent Stevens becomes unresponsive to questioning at this time, nearly gibbering, trying to cover his ears and closing his eyes tightly. End of log. Closing statement. Agent Stevens was escorted to Site N medical ward for examination by Site N medical staff. Further investigation of SCP-4351 is recommended. Showing interview log 4351-2. Interview Agent Stevens. Senior researcher interviewer, Senior Researcher Neil. Forward. After the events of interview log 4351, agents were dispatched to 4351, where they discovered that Agent Stevens was inside SCP-4351. With the assistance of SCP-4351-A-1, Agent Stevens was removed from SCP-4351, resulting in the creation of a third instance as Agent Stevens remained inside SCP-4351. Further attempts to extract Agent Stevens from SCP-4351 were denied after Agent Stevens was brought back to Site N. After testing, it was determined that placing Agent Stevens in sensory deprivation considerably lessened the mental strain on Agent Stevens. The following interview was conducted under these conditions. Begin log. Senior Researcher Neil, how are you feeling? Agent Stevens, much better. I can still see too much at once, but as long as I try not to focus too much, it's not too overwhelming. The me at the house is lounging on the patio. There doesn't seem to be a problem with going out there, and it's relatively quiet. Senior Researcher Neil, can you tell us what you're experiencing? Agent Stevens, at the moment I can see and hear you, and see and hear the patio and the sounds of the neighborhood, and also see absolutely nothing. It's still disorienting and weird, but it's manageable, for now at least. Senior Researcher Neil, can you tell me anything else? Agent Stevens, all my senses are working in 3 versions of me. I can see, feel, hear, smell, and taste everything, and the various versions of me can. It's overwhelming. It's like experiencing the sensations of 3 different people at once. Senior Researcher Neil, can you try to be clearer? Agent Stevens, right now I'm seeing 3 different things, but not at different times or even switching through them. They're all the same sight. If you were somehow to take 3 photos and make them one really confusing jumbled photo, you get an idea of what it's like, and it's like that for my senses. Senior Researcher Neil, that must be very disorienting. Agent Stevens, I can only imagine what it would be like if there were even more of me. If I just kept trying to leave, how many of me would there be? There's a part of me that's morbidly curious, but I can't imagine how awful that would be. I'd probably lose my mind. Senior Researcher Neil, when we're done this interview, we'll put this instance of you into sensory deprivation as well. That should make things a lot easier. Agent Stevens, yeah, that would be a lot easier, better. Then I can focus on just the one at the house. And Senior Researcher Neil, what can you tell me about SCP-4351? You experiencing anything interesting in there? Agent Stevens, it's obvious that many of the others here are experiencing similar or worse sensations. 4351-A-1, 4351-A-5 seem to be fine now. I wonder why they're unaffected. Maybe they never tried to leave? I don't know when it happened, but there's a new person here. He seemed to have arrived after me, so I guess we need to update the number of occupants. Senior Researcher Neil, indeed. There are 8 SCP-4351-A instances in this case. You're technically an instance of 4351-A. Oh, right. I guess I didn't think of it like that. I'm never going to be able to leave here, am I? Senior Researcher Neil, we're trying our best to find a way to get you out and put the others out. Don't worry. Agent Stevens, thank you, Dr. Neil. Agent Stevens suddenly collapses forward, crying out in pain. Senior Researcher, nah, what's wrong? Agent Stevens, I'm in pain. I think I'm dying. Closing statement. Agent Stevens lost consciousness and the interview was terminated. Agent Stevens was determined to still be alive. A return to SCP-4351 revealed that the instance of Agent Stevens inside SCP-4351 had been stabbed in the back of the throat with a standard kitchen knife. Jesus fucking Christ, who did that? So rude! Who stabs him? Interviewed. Agent Stevens. Interviewer, Senior Researcher Neal. Forward. After an appropriate amount of time spent debating, it was decided to return the 2 instances of Agent Stevens and Foundation custody to SCP-4351. Once all instances of Agent Stevens were moved through the entrance of SCP-4351, Agent Stevens made a remarkable recovery. Final interviews were carried out on the now singular Agent Stevens. Begin log. Senior Researcher Neal. You seem to be doing well. Agent Stevens. I am. I'm not dying anymore, and I'm only experiencing things once. It's great. It's amazing. It's like the things you take for granted in this world. Senior Researcher Neal. Definitely sounds preferable to the previous situation. Agent Stevens. I haven't forgotten what this means. I'm stuck here forever. Senior Researcher Neal. Until I find a way to get you out and the others out. Agent Stevens. It's not the worst place to be stuck. Most of the people here seem pretty nice, although apparently the fridge restocks itself so we won't starve. Senior Researcher Neal. Indeed, that doesn't sound too bad. Agent Stevens. They're putting you in charge here, right? Senior Researcher Neal. I cannot divulge that, Agent. Agent Stevens. If you do end up in charge, then there's something you need to do. Don't let anyone try to escape. Most importantly, there are still other instances out there, and you need to find them and bring them back here. Senior Researcher Neal. I'll do what I can. Agent Stevens. Well, that's all then. End log. Closing statement. Agent Stevens has remained inside SCP-4351 since his return. The Foundation has managed to recover some SCP-4351-8 instances, and attempts are continuing to locate the recovering remaining instances of 4351-8 instances. Yay!
Blah. God damn it.
It's super weird, by the way, because there's 5 ads that always appear at the bottom of every single SCP page.
Yeah? Wait, you're not done.
Oh, wait, yeah, shit. There's an open addendum. Fuck. Okay, it got broken up by,
Yeah. Good. Start over, new seed.
a thing.
Because I think I fucked up. I think I saved.
You want me to find that really easy seed?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Interview log 4351-4. Interviewed SCP-4351-A-1. Interviewer Senior Researcher Neal. Forward. SCP-4351-1-A suddenly showed up one day at Site N. He claimed that he had left SCP-4351 for the first time for as long as he could remember because he had important information. Senior Researcher Neal. How are you here? SCP-4351-A-1. What do you mean? Senior Researcher Neal. How did you find Site N? SCP-4351-A-1. I pressured Agent Stevens into telling me where this place was located. Since as far as he knows we're all stuck inside forever, it didn't take a lot of coaxing. Senior Researcher Neal. This is quite a breach and we'll have to find some way to take disciplinary action against him. SCP-4351-A-1. Good luck
Just
with
call
that.
him -A or -1.
I'm just gonna call him A-1. Senior Researcher Neal. You left the house. Shouldn't you be suffering from SCP-4351's anomalous properties? A-1. I am. Neal. You don't seem to be suffering. A-1. I made sure the version of myself at the house was somewhere he'd be relatively left alone, so I could focus mostly on this version of me. Senior Researcher Neal. You had information for us? A-1. Over the years I had many guests. This is the first time I've heard about the SCP Foundation. The first time I've learned I'm not alone. I thought what you called SCP-4351 was one of a kind and no one would ever understand, but your Foundation are used to dealing with strange things like this. You might be able to help. Neal, we'll do our best. A-1. I built SCP-4351 as a log cabin back in the year 1611. Neal, I'm sorry? A-1. Take your time. Neal, you look like you're almost 30 and you're saying you're about 400 years old. A-1. That sounds about right. I haven't really been keeping track. I haven't left the house since I first built it. I've never really been a fan of the outside and it was supposed to be my home where I'd never have to leave. I was fairly wealthy so I had no requirement to leave my home and I could simply pay others to do things for me. Neal. People brought you food and other goods? A-1. Indeed. I don't know when the effect actually started. I only found out about it the first time, actually, it happened to someone who had visited my home. A neighbor brought me foods and she had baked, and when she left, she was still in my house. Neal. I assume she's still in SCP-4351 then? A-1. She's still not whole, and I believe you refer to her as SCP-4351-A2. Who knows where the other instance of her is now? After that, I made much more careful and tried to prevent anyone else from entering. Neil, so you didn't create the anomaly. A1, I don't know. It worked out well for me, though. Food in the house to restock itself. All of my needs are taken care of. The only problem was there's no way to get rid of Mick. A1 stops and smiles wanly. SCP-4351-A2, I mean. Neil, you mentioned that it was a log cabin originally. Obviously, its current appearance is much more similar to modern homes. What happened? A1, it seems to change itself to match the houses around it. As the type of house is built changed, so did it. There were suddenly more rooms, more amenities, but sometimes as it shifted, I would lose rooms too. Houses would get smaller, so I think it would shrink. Remove some of its rooms. At one point, there were 9 people in the house, but at one point, that house also had a basement. A1 becomes quiet until prompted by senior researcher Neil. Neil, thank you for this information. It will undoubtedly be helpful and give us a lot to think about. A1, I had a dream once. It was in the center of the house, and there was a strange object. As it sat in the middle of the house, the house expanded. It just kept growing, adding more and more rooms until the entire world was contained within. Everyone safe from the outside, and all the people immortal, and all provided with the resources we need. A1? Neil, A1?
Oh,
A1.
good,
Sorry.
I found it.
I got distracted. Ooh, what'd you find?
I found 970, I think.
Oh, good.
No?
A1, sorry, I got distracted. It's easy when you're of two minds. Neil, I was just thanking you for the information you provided.
Never mind, that wasn't 970, apparently.
A1, there's one last thing. Those who have stayed within the house for some time start to adapt. They lose the desire to leave, preferring the ease of existence inside. I don't know if that's important to you or not, but thought you should know. End of log. Closing statement. A1 was escorted back to SCP-4351 willingly. The information supplied is interesting and leads to the suggestion that there perhaps much more research into 4351 is required. We cannot rule out the idea of the house is intelligent and might even have some sort of goal.
970 is an infinitely recursive hallway. So, like, you just keep going forever.
Also, sorry about that, everybody. That was a lot of me reading and not a lot of husbunny talking.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Also, I have a question.
Yeah.
Since you're the writer of this, you can maybe give us an inside scoop. Did you ever think about describing the food in the fridge as modern or as food that you would find in the 1600s?
No, it's modern food. Like
It's modern food?
It's like basic food, like fruits, meat, etc.
Why?
It's keeping the people inside happy.
Okay, but that's not what makes A1 happy. What if A1 likes his bear jerky?
Well, it keeps them alive and it keeps them.
Okay, but why is modern food the choice?
It also likes to keep itself as, not suspicious as possible.
Okay, but wouldn't by the time you enter?
By the time you enter, yeah. But
Actually
it
matter?
just adapts to the world around it.
Okay. So like it's just adapting to the modernness of all the other homes as well?
Yep.
Copying it?
Although again, the food in there would be things like apples and shit. It's probably mostly timeless food.
Apples, steak, I wonder when was butchering invented?
Pretty long time before, I imagine.
$30 AD.
Yeah, that's pretty long before.
Yep. Frozen venison?
Sure.
Sure. Whatever you can imagine.
Also, these fucking grates, I hate them.
Order your personal room in SCP-4351 now and get a free plushie. Woo!
Yep.
Would you live in 4351, Husbunny?
Hard to say. Because, the never being allowed to leave is not great, but the having everything provided for you and being basically immortal?
Okay. G says, I got my gun-powered katana, I think.
Yay!
You mean gun-powered sheath.
God damn it. Okay, so Yeah, something about the bunny seed was fucking broken, because guess what? I start a new game, look what I find.
Ooh, wow! Immediately!
Yeah. And, I just need to get a, what's it called?
What's this game called? Containment Breach?
Yeah, SCP Containment Breach.
Okay. I'm gonna Google and see if the seeds can be broken.
I don't think it's actually broken, I think it was just really terribly, like, laid out. So it was, like, really hard to find anything. I would live there if I get a plushie. Because, yeah, like, you can never leave, but you're functionally immortal. You're functionally immortal, constantly provided with food and all other important amenities. And the only potential danger is you might end up in a part of the house that gets removed at one point and no one knows what happens to you in that case.
Sounds scary.
No, fuck, no! No, why?
Hard to kid destroy reptile?
No.
No?
No, you don't actually interact it. That was 939 with many voices.
I never leave my room anyways, says G.
Like, that's the thing. I'd be okay with it, but I'd need internet. Can it give me McDonald's? I mean, we just talked it'd probably be mostly timeless food that's just there to make sure you don't die. So, probably not. You could probably order a McDonald's, though.
Oh my god! Would
and
you
then just
really
do not let the delivery guy in.
The poor Uber Eats dude is just like, no, I went to put this on the table for you. I'm going to come in. And he comes in and he's like, well, fuck.
Video games, you could probably have video games brought in. There is electricity in the house.
We're all gonna end up living in 4351, aren't we?
I mean...
It's the bunny house! The house you can never leave!
And, like, the idea is that what the house actually wants, like, this is not stated, but it's hinted at, what the house wants is to cover the world.
Oh, that's why he had that dream.
Yeah, the house wants to be everything. So...
Okay, wait, how does video games work? Can you get mail?
Probably.
Can you order packages?
Yeah.
Have you considered addressing this?
No.
No?
No, you did lose me. Go away. Oh god, it sees me! Ah, no! Rye! Ah!
Rye?
Ha. Someone actually told me I should name it, you can check out, but you can never leave instead. But I decided I like home better as a name.
Burst in through the wall. Where are my toes? Hi, Kiro.
Yes, I got 8. Also, yes, hi, Kiro. Also, where are the toes? Yes, you have a stream. Yay! Yay! I restarted SCP Containment Breach because I just was not working on the SC, and I think I killed myself anyways. Because I think I saved while I was bleeding to death again. So now I'm trying to get through here without dying. It's you asshole. Ah! Why? I thought you would be the other direction.
That thing's really fucking scary, by the way.
Yeah.
I would be a sad little bit. I promise that if we do the Unity one, I'll play it.
Nom nom. Yes, I got nom nom. Yo, I don't actually know whether crouching makes me hard to detect. I assume so? Why else would there be a crouch?
To give you the assumption that it makes you harder to detect?
Please stop coughing. I don't know how to get as fast. Is there an SCP lullaby? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was. But as far as... Oh, that was just an open elevator shaft.
That's fucked.
Cool. Hey look, it's Eric's toy.
Alright, I'm Googling it. SCP Lullaby.
Would the electrician have to get inside the house to get the internet? That is a good point. You might actually have to screw over someone over to get internet.
But wouldn't it just copy other...
That,
Would we just have everyone's Wi-Fi, or like would we have a anomalous instance of Wi-Fi?
Maybe. But I would... Oh, fuck you. It's like, I can't even run away from you. You're so fast. But yeah, like... I don't think it would give you something that's not, like, necessary for life. And it might have, like, on the outside, it would have, like, satellite dish or something if the other houses all had satellite, but I don't think it would provide you with internet unless, like, you managed to convince it somehow that it needed it. The other question is, you can always try and convince the SCP Foundation to give you guys stuff. Hey guys, can you guys, like, get us a TV or something?
I'm not seeing any lullabies. I'm seeing a lot of fictions, fan fictions called lullaby. I don't know if to call them fan fictions or not, but like.
Well, there's actual SCP tales, and those are not.
A pink ball with oval feet, short arms, pretty blue eyes, likes to sing. If you fall asleep, draws on your face. Ha! It's a Jigglypuff.
Cute. Where is my fucking thing I need? Anime Jigglypuff. No! No! You saw nothing! Shush!
You know, Husbunni yelling back at it probably isn't helping you hide from it.
Oh. No. No. I don't know what that does. I'm sure it's useful. This is not a door that opens.
I'm scared of SCP-999 more than the Leviathan, which is literally tectonic plate-sized monster. Alright.
Oh god, it saw me!
I've already probably forgotten what is 999.
It's the tickle monster.
Why are you scared of the tickles?
A lullaby SCP? Or Jigglypuff? Because we're not getting away with Jigglypuff, I can tell you that much right now. Yeah, that's just an open elevator shaft. Don't walk right down if you fuck some idiot. Home would probably be a pretty good containment cell for certain creatures.
Agreed.
I doubt it would work on all things, though.
It's the hard to destroy reptile in the house.
Yeah. Plus, the ethics committee would probably have a problem with that, since the people inside the house would then have to deal with whatever SCP you just put in there. Because you can't get them out. What the fuck just happened? What is this? Don't loot SCP-999, Jesus Christ. Ah, fucking Peanut. Peanut killed me.
User disconnected, rip.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't have the Streamlabs open. There we go. Right.
You're welcome, guys.
You know what? You know
I
what
find
would
the
be,
best trash.
You know what would be very interesting?
What?
So, you're in SCP-4531.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna know this because you don't know what Mallow is. But, Grim, do you know what, Mallow is in SCP? Okay, imagine having that while being in 4351. So you just have a permanent little friend with you all the time. Permanent, terrifying friend that no one but you can see.
Yay!
Oh, this is that still.
There's an Ask SCP-9999.
Well, that just sounds amazing. Oh my god! I just realized we need to tell everyone about the thing we found, the anti-memetic SCP. Do you remember?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we found a joke SCP. It's an anti-memetic, meaning that you can't remember it, or that you're incapable of knowing about it, essentially. Did I just pick up two? I don't see. At least not yet. First aid kit. Jeez, this place is more useful than I remember it being.
Okay, what's SCP-131?
131?
Yeah.
131. That doesn't sound familiar, actually. I'm not sure I know that one.
That's really fucking cute. Okay, so this Ask log is actually pretty interesting.
Okay.
And having SCP-999 trying to cheer up other SCPs.
Oh god.
And he can't get SCP-096 to be happy. And he's really upset about it. But he keeps trying anyways, and it's really cute.
096. Oh man. Wow, what happens if 999 looks 096 in the face? Oh, I didn't save. God damn it. Alright, SCP-222 lullaby. Well, there already is an SCP-222, so right now we're up to 4,000s. So it had to be 4,000 something if we made it now.
Okay, the DeviantArt account as SCP-999. Good job. I appreciate your work.
Yeah.
I like this.
But oh man, can you look up that
What?
joke SCP?
What is it?
The anti-medic one.
Do you remember the name?
Yes, actually, it's called "Can the Foundation Do This?" Like, you remember which one I'm talking about, right? I can't explain it without. We are not up to 22,000 yet. Yeah, there's like 15 different SCP-001s.
Okay. I'm having a little trouble finding it, but I'm gonna keep trying.
Looking up, can the Foundation do this?
I'm looking on their website because it's not showing up on the Googles.
Okay. It's an SCP-J, obviously.
Yeah, it's a J article. There we go.
Yep. Do you remember which one what I'm talking about, though? Do you remember this one?
I'm trying to fucking see it.
You're trying to see it and it's not working? Can you describe anything what's going wrong?
This is definitely not a J. God fucking damn it.
Oh.
It's just a forum post.
Well, I'm definitely having more trouble with 173 this time.
That's good.
Yep. Can I see?
Yeah, here. Sorry, everybody. Do you think it got removed?
I don't think so.
Reason for 222 alpha
If the
says
alpha
it's
is 2. Okay. I don't know. I think it's like 47 something J. If you can find like the series list of J's, that would probably be helpful.
Okay. Found it.
Yay.
4389.
4389?
Should I read the crossed out stuff too?
Sure.
Okay. Item number SCP-4389J. Object class scratched out Euclid, none. Special containment procedures. SCP-4389J is to be stored within a hermetically sealed containment chamber within Site 19. Entry and exit from the chamber must be prohibited as they could lead to a containment breach. Any personnel with level 4 or higher security clearance should remain unaware of the existence of SCP-4389J to prevent its anti-mimetic effect from manifesting. Crossed out. SCP-4389J does not require containment as it does not exist. Description. SCP-4389J is a powerful anti-mimetic anomaly which is believed to have the physical form of a piece of medieval artillery. SCP-4389J presents no sign of sentience. However, its anti-mimetic properties necessitate a Euclid classification. The anomalous effect of SCP-4389J varies in potency depending on how long a member of the personnel has been employed in the Foundation. Junior researchers and D-Class personnel are unable to observe SCP-4389J, but accept its existence whenever made aware of it. However, site directors and members of the Overseer Council both cannot perceive SCP-4389J and refuse to believe it exists. For this reason, testing of SCP-4389J should only be carried out by junior researchers. New message. From Site Director Anderson to Junior Researcher Rossi. Subject SCP-4389J. Date November 24th, 2017. Dr. Rossi. It has become apparent that you and several of your colleagues believe that there is a certain anti-mimetic entity contained in Site 19. This is not correct. There is nothing in the containment chamber which is seemingly designed to hold SCP-4389J. Testing of other members of personnel who support the existence of SCP-4389J has even revealed that there is no mimetic or mind-altering component in this belief. You have come to this incorrect conclusion entirely using your own free will. There is nothing within the containment chamber, anomalous or not. This does not mean that SCP-4389J has breached containment, as something cannot breach containment if it does not actually exist.
I did find 970.
Good job.
So this is 970.
Good job.
Keeps going.
I have previously sent this email to other junior researchers who all refuse to admit that SCP-4389J is not real. They ignored the truth, so I'm going to make it extremely clear in this message. There is no canon.
I fucking love it.
Also, thanks for ruining the joke, Jamie!
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm so lost.
Are you?
Yep.
Are you really? What killed you?
Yes.
Is it your boy? It's not your boy. It's Peanut.
Yeah, it's almost been an hour.
Oh my god.
So, one more. Go. One more. Yeah, crunch.
So, I'm gonna be starting school soon.
Yep.
Hopefully gonna be studying soon.
Okay. I need to release the lockdown on this big containment zone first. This is also how you can What's up?
Just kind of wondering what that means for the stream.
Well, we'll figure that out. we'll see how things go.
I forget my schedule. I think my,
Disconnected Unity.
my schedule conflicts.
Well, might do some more Unity. I will, I probably will do Unity eventually. As for, thing, I don't know, like, if you don't do it, I can do, some on my own.
Balls. Okay, I have a screenshot of my schedule. I still have to call them and tell them that one of my hours doesn't, or one of my courses doesn't work for me. Because they have it scheduled at a time I could never hope to arrive. Because of the busing system. I don't understand why they do that.
Okay. I gotta deal with this shit now.
Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Balls. Well, I don't have one on Saturday.
That's good.
God damn. Game Design Foundations, I have that 3 times a week. Damn. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to it if it's that intensive.
I don't need this origami, I guess.
11 a.m., 14 a.m., 19 a.m.
Where is he? I know you're here somewhere, you asshole.
Hey, would you look at that? It's almost 4:30.
Yeah.
I don't have my schedule for school yet. Oof, ouch. Oh, the thing that annoys me. If you've previously attended this college, they'll keep you on your earliest, like, attendance for your schedule. So if you're trying to look at your schedule, you'll default to, like, say if you attend in the winter of 2019, it'll default you to the page of winter of 2019. And the way to switch it is this teeny tiny little box in the top left corner. And if you don't click on it, you're just sitting there like, where the fuck's my schedule? It took me like forever to figure out that that teeny tiny box was there because it's the same color as the background and it doesn't have a very defined edge. And
Yep.
Teeny tiny.
Oh, hey, hi. Oh.
I wonder if you can save his life by activating it early.
It's a she, and I don't think you can, no. I did just save, though. I could try. No, it actually will not activate. Okay.
Sorry, I like the accident SCP creation. It is really annoying. It's super annoying. Not to mention they only gave me my schedule now, like last month of summer, so I can't study like 8+ textbooks in advance.
Which is a thing she very much likes to do.
I very much like to do that because it pretty much ensures my success in any given course. Because it's a lot of the beginning part is refresher, and while I'm learning the new stuff, it's all just refreshing, you know?
I don't want to know why that sound just happened.
I'm home in time for stream. Woo! I'm so sorry, Steel. We're literally 2 minutes away from stopping.
Can school be an SCP? Well, there is a school that is an SCP.
Really?
Well, there's a few.
What do?
Well, there's the, this thing that A Quiet Madness made takes place in a school.
Jamie says, remember when I survived the electrical shocker?
Yeah.
Yup.
I also remember you going down to 049 and then dying to... Yeah, sorry.
I'm so sorry, Steel.
I guess the time we set up just doesn't work for you.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we should set up a new time then?
Maybe. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I'm good with continuing for a bit if you are, but...
Yeah. I mean, we'll probably have to set up a new time soon anyways, because of school.
Yeah.
Although if I keep on top of my homework, I probably still will be able to do the Saturday streams, just not the Thursday streams. Then again, game design is a very intensive course. So... no idea!
New plan.
I just realized, because I took one of my courses,
Right.
communications, before,
Yeah.
they didn't give me communications, but I still seem to have the same amount of, like, course load, so they just gave me an extra game design.
Ha. I only work till 7 a.m. Y'all's time to end up having to work today. Till 7 a.m. Y'all's time just end up having to work today.
7 p.m.
Oh. So you just got lucky and could come in early today, or you normally would be able to come in earlier. I'm not sure which one.
I have culinary arts and business. That sounds really nice and kind
Sounds
of tasty.
Yeah.
Give me all your food.
Give me your food. I demand it. Normally off on Saturdays. Okay, so
I demand
normally
your
you would be able.
thesis. Normally what?
Normally, you would be able to make it. You just couldn't this time. Okay.
Bums. Oh well. C'est la vie.
I can't cook, so I need this.
I demand your thesis. It sounds delicious.
That is way too close to the word feces.
That is way too close to the word feces, yes. So next time you die, we quit?
Yep.
And then you never die? And
Yep.
you're here for another, like, 3 hours?
3 hours, I just beat the entire game.
And
Yeah,
because
I'm
I
on the
tend
other
to be
side.
distracted. That's okay. Sometimes we're so distracted we forget to start the stream.
Which is totally not a thing that happened today, no.
Nope, not at all. We weren't reading SCP-130 trying to figure out what?
Trying to figure out why Derek...
Why Derek?
not Derek, Grim.
Grim.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't accuse my friend Steele of being weird.
I just wanted
It's my job.
I just wanted for a second, I was thinking I was gonna have an excuse to go, Derek!
SCP-130. I know! It's an SCP! Why? Oh, look, it's Peanut. Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think that's the way I have to go. Oh, I hear a familiar sound.
Is it the drumming? Is he coming?
Yes.
I am weird, though. I mean, if you say so, buddy.
Oh, there's the drumming.
He is coming.
You wasted 13 minutes of our life. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did, and I demand those minutes back. Run into SCP-630 yet?
SCP-630? Isn't that...
That's when I have my morning coffee, haha! No, I'm kidding. I never wake up at 6:30. Are you kidding me?
Isn't 630 the flesh that hates? Is that in this game?
Ooh, that would be cool.
I'm not sure how it would work. Nope, this was a bad place to go.
SCP-630.
I'm pretty sure that's the flesh that hates.
Oh. Weird.
Isn't it? Is it not the flesh that hates?
It's a glacier.
Oh.
I'm not doing an entire reads again.
Never mind, got 628's name wrong. 628, which one is 628? Daw, poor Grim. Why do I still have a gas mask on?
Yeah, it's a really interesting glacier.
Okay, well apparently Derek meant 628.
628.
682.
Oh!
No, you don't actually technically run into 682 in this game, actually. 682 is in the game, but it's fighting the security outside the entire game. So all you do is you just hear it roaring occasionally, and it may or may not show up in one of the endings.
It's the hard to destroy reptile.
Yeah, 682 is the hard to destroy.
What is this picture?
The picture of 682?
Oh. SCP-682, shortly after escaping from containment, still recovering from acid immersion. Wow. That sucks. Oh, imagine being able to fucking sustain your life after being immersed in acid.
I'm pretty sure the only time you run into 682 is in one of the endings. Yeah, I think all you see is its tail and they fucking nuke the area. I will pretend I was never here and you never saw me.
What was that? No.
Please tell me a security clearance of 2 is enough. Yes! Close that! I'm here! I have done it. Okay. First of all, let's take this origami. No, damn it.
Man, 682's page is just all kinds of, like, awesome.
And let's set it to fine. And let's see what happens to the origami. I saved, right? The origami is unchanged. Okay.
Okay, this isn't a joke. What is SCP-055?
055?
Yeah.
Oh, I get why you said this isn't a joke for that one. It's an anti-memetic SCP that you cannot remember or describe anything about it. The only way you can essentially describe it is by describing what it is not. What?
That door just opened.
Oh, yeah, it's the output. Okay, the origami is just immune.
Interesting.
I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna put it on rough. Dismantles and destroys your stuff. But yeah, this door should open. That's just the output. My internet went out for just a few minutes as I was about to post a bad pun. The internet gods punished me. Sounds right?
Punished you.
After 5 straight... Jesus Christ! Origami's invincible! Okay!
I like that it glitched the fuck out before the door finished opening, though.
It did?
Yeah. It was like... and just
okay,
kind of...
gas mask. Fine, I think, is what I want to do here. Because I don't want to make it very fine. I think that will turn it into the gas mask SCP. I really should save before putting things in that are actually useful.
Yep.
Just the gas mask. No, it is! It lets me... I can run faster while using it. Okay, what are you?
You should put other things in.
That's the plan.
Save? Okay.
Damn it.
Baka.
Let's go. Drop the origami file. Actually, let's put this in first. Put that to very fine.
Like, the key card.
Yeah.
We know.
The key card is what I intend to do. I'm just having fun first.
Drop the crane.
Technical accomplishments. I now have an ultimate navigator, which tells me 173 is nearby. So let's finish what we're doing pretty quickly. Okay. Because yes, now it can tell me where SCPs are.
I wonder if you can trap Peanut in here.
You can. People have. It does not do what you think it will do.
What will it do?
Nothing. He's immune.
God fucking damn it. That sucks. You should be able to kill Peanut by running him through rough. Just gonna pile concrete and shit.
Probably. I know that you can put yourself in, though. Okay, is it, it's a level 2 card now.
That might have been an error.
What, I have a level 2 card.
No, I mean... saving just now.
Why?
'Cause... Peanut's right outside.
Yeah.
Can he get through that door?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'm safe in here from everything but, I imagine that would be a pretty good video. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm safe from everything except him.
Oh my god!
I only have a level 30 key card.
You need a better card.
Yeah. You know what? Just a sec. I'm going to save. Oh, fuck. That was not smart of me.
You just saved before getting touched by him.
No, that's fine. I meant running into him wasn't smart. I can get out of here still. Okay, I'm
Can
gonna do
you?
a bit more of a runaround. I mean, it's not like he technically ends my game or anything.
Dude, I don't know if you can.
I can.
You kept getting 106.
Oh wow, 106 is right next to me. Who could have predicted that?
Yes, Ah, you fucked up. Dude has reach.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
We're just gonna stop, baby.
Well, I'm gonna open that door. Give him...
You are not very... No.
It's not easy, but I can do it. Come around, get out here, and save, and quit. That might have been a bad place to quit, but...
Yup.
Anyways, that was the stream for today. I hope you all enjoyed it, and come back next Saturday to see me probably get immediately 106 in the back when I reload, because I forgot.
Yup.
Bye, everybody!
Bye, everybody. Thank you for showing up.